Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amanda. It is nice to have you. Today I'm going to be doing a little life update for you guys, mostly talking about our infertility and where we're at with it and some of the test results we've gotten back so far. So I want to go ahead and jump right into the video because I know a lot of you guys are that are looking at these videos or my past video. I had so many DMs with people saying they could relate to me and they couldn't wait to find out what I'm doing, my results, and just kind of give my advice to you guys. So I'm gonna jump right into the video, so let's go ahead and get started. So I had a couple of tests done, well, just one test so far, but I have another test on Monday, and Monday is gonna be a pretty lengthy appointment. They warned me because of all these test results they're gonna go over, the procedure that I'm gonna do, and they could do another procedure on me, an ultrasound, if they have time and they find it necessary, or they will schedule me for that. So I had my blood work done and it came back pretty abnormal. Everything came back within normal limits except for testosterone. Testosterone came back elevated, which is a sign of PCOS, but it wasn't extremely elevated. So the range was between 2 and 45. Mine was 49. So it wasn't like it was extremely high up there where, you know, I have extreme amounts of male hormones, which makes sense because I don't have very manly aspects to me. Like, I don't get facial hair, don't grow excess body hair, I don't have a deep voice. I do have acne, but that again, to me, can happen in women too. So it could be a result of testosterone, but it could just be that that's just the way my skin is. Everything else came back normal except for progesterone as well. So progesterone came back normal. Like, it wasn't abnormal in a sense, but it's abnormal for my time of cycle. So progesterone is supposed to elevate super high after you after you ovulate. That's what indicates ovulation, and that's how they can tell if your body ovulated or not. So my test came back very, very, very low, and I did not ovulate. They did not suspect ovulation as of right now. And I already knew that. I had been recording me taking ovulation tests this entire cycle. I've never gotten a positive ovulation test this cycle. And I also was doing basal body temperature. I had one day of a spike. That's it. And then it went back down to like 97.3, 97.2. That's kind of my range when I first wake up. So when I woke up and it was like 98 something, I was super excited. I was like, oh my God, today's the day. You know, it was late, but I was like, it came, right? But I took an ovulation test. It was negative, and it's supposed to dip and then go back up. Was it 98? It was like, I think I have it wrong. I think it dips and then it goes back up. I don't think it goes up and then back down. But I stopped taking my basal body temperature this cycle already, just because it's going to be an abnormal cycle, and I don't want, I feel really poopy about it. So let me go to my analysis. Yeah, so it dipped to 96.8. Then it went back up and it elevated a little bit, but so that was my chart for this month. And I'm going to show you guys my ovulation, which I will just screen record like I have before and show you guys right here. So you can see that I started on cycle day 10. It was low, 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 low. All of these were super low. And then they got super low. I started to get concerned about how low they were, but then they went back to the normal range. You can see that I was testing pretty early on in the morning instead of later on in that evening, which definitely played a factor into my test results, which is normal. LH doesn't have a peak until around 11 to 3 p.m. is when it can have that high peak, and that's when they ask you to test. Usually around 3:30 is when it would be the highest on a normal day. You can have an LH surge like at any point, but to test day to day, you should test around the same time every day, and usually later on in the afternoon between 11 and 3. So as you can tell, I did not have ovulation. I stopped taking it on 6/7. Today's 6/11. I'm not going to take anymore. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to waste my money. I already know I did not ovulate. So the next step is to just go to my doctor's appointment on Monday. But I have some footage, some very vulnerable footage of me finding out the test results, me looking on the internet and finding them. And then also I have some of me on the phone. I am not going to show those, just because there's more personal information in that phone call too as well. And you will see how I react. I feel like I'm not doing this to like pity, but I'm doing this to look back on. So that's like the first part. My heart is beating out of my chest. I feel like I could already start crying at any given moment. I don't know if you guys can see that first email, but it says my lab results are back. I literally feel like my stomach's gonna sink. Literally to so the results, I can't even speak, I'm like so nervous. The results that I just got for that I just showed you guys my email is my blood work, and this is gonna start everything. So I'm logging onto the computer so I can like look at them. I don't know exactly if I'm gonna be able to look at them and understand them myself. Like I know I can look at them. But I don't know if I'll understand them. So I'm going to log into my Quest and look, see if I can understand them. I was literally just stretching and I took a picture and was about to post about infertility. So it's very strange that I got that email when I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in. So I did not ovulate. And my testosterone is elevated. So the thing that's out of range is testosterone. And I don't think that I ovulated. At all. They make it really easy to read and understand on here. Sweet girl. Yeah, I know. Breath stinks. Your breath stinks. So, I guess I just wait for my doctor's appointment on Monday. It's not what I wanted. I kind of knew I didn't ovulate, so, but it sucks. On top of that and all this, I'm dealing with my father's death. Was this time of year 7 years ago, and it so happens to fall on Father's Day this year. So I have really been in a funk lately, and then when this information came in, I was in more of a funk. We have guests and we have fun planned for this weekend, and I'm trying really hard to keep my mind in the right place, but it's been really hard. That's basically my update. I'm sorry I've been MIA on YouTube. I was trying to stay on a schedule, but then when we started getting these test results back, and I just started to realize it's just this time of year for me where it's really hard. So I hope to start filming regularly again. I do want to do a day in the life. Someone asked me to do one of those, so I do plan on doing one of them, but more on an eventful day, not like a day where I just have nothing to do and just hang around the house all day. I want to do something where I actually work a good bit, you know, edit, make my cups, go to the gym, which we can't go to the gym too anymore. The Navy has restricted him from going to the gym, except for on base, so that sucks. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We're hoping for better news on Monday. Obviously, I will do another update. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, please leave them down below. I would love it. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I send you guys all my love and support as always, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.